I have dress syndrome along with vitiligo and alopecia. I felt disgusting, I felt unwanted, I felt like I didn't be around people, especially as a black man. You're losing your identity. I've never been on a blind date, and it's been years since I've even been on a date or in a serious relationship.
So I don't know anything about that condition. It's something that happened recently.
I went from one skin tone to like this, don't even really know what to call it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Man, I don't want to do like a suit or anything, because we have that option. Multiple options. Hey, I'm Kirt. A lot of people know me as Curtis Quincy. I'm 34 and I live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So I have dress syndrome, which is a severe reaction to a medication. And dress syndrome actually produced a vitiligo and alopecia combination, which I have now. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about this blind date. This is my first one ever. I've never had anything like this before. And I was like, why not? Nah. I have not been in a serious relationship since 2016. I'm getting older, it's about time. You know, you gotta do something. I don't mind being alone, but it's always great to have somebody.
But I think my type is definitely reset. Since this has happened, just appreciative of people that share their time or want to share their time with me. Because it's not always the easiest case. People can be very shallow.
Hey, I'm Kristie. I'm 36 years old and I'm from Baton Rouge. Right now I'm feeling super nervous. I've never been in a blind date situation before. And I'm excited to meet someone new and potentially cool. Hey.
Hey, how are you? I'm Curtis, it's nice to meet you.
I'm Kristie, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
How are you feeling?
Since I've gotten to see you, a lot less nervous. It's been years since I've even been on a date or in a serious relationship, so yeah, this is a step, I think, toward in the right direction.
Why haven't you been in a serious relationship in a couple of years? Is that by choice?
By choice. It's definitely not anything like malicious with people or anything. Some people don't mind being rude. They don't mind crossing that line. Because some people I've noticed like to see people enraged, which is weird. So my anxiety was just horrible. You know, like just the mindset, just the depression state I think I was in. It didn't warrant me too much to really kind of seek affection from nobody. Like I was really just trying to survive. I think I really do have a good judgment of people sometimes, or a good perception. You know, I try to stay clear of the craziness. You know, you don't seem crazy though.
Not yet. So I don't know anything about that condition. It's something that happened recently.
So back in 2017, I went to a dermatologist for I went for ingrown hairs. So he prescribed me a drug called minocycline. Within that month, everything kind of went haywire. Started to lose my skin, started losing my hair. I was going back and forth to different doctors. So in July, that's when I got the diagnosis of dress syndrome, which is a fancy acronym for a very severe allergic reaction that I had that I literally almost lost my life. I was diagnosed with alopecia in September and then vitiligo later on in November. I was very strategic about where I went with things. That's when Walmart was 24 hours, so I would go in Walmart at like 11, 10:30, 11 when I know, you know, there wasn't a lot of traffic and just, I mean, big hood, baggy pants, just because I knew how uncomfortable I was with myself. I literally felt the most disgusting I've ever felt in my life. I felt isolated, alone. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster, especially as a black man. You're losing your identity, but I know who I am, right? I know exactly who I am, but when you step out that door, it's like you have to reintroduce yourself all over again because the skin color is just, you know, not enough.
What good things have come out of this? Because you don't seem like a person that's like downtrodden from a hard experience.
I've had those days. I was thankful that I had time to step away and just kind of hide out in the back. I've made peace with people staring.
If you haven't been dating and you say you like to get out of your head, how do you kind of escape it if you are feeling down? What are some things you do?
Music is a great relief for me. A walk with my dog is probably up there, like top 5.
Nice. What kind of a dog do you have?
I have a rat terrier.
Okay.
He's 5. His name is Milo. I've had him for just as long as I've had my skin condition, so he's a part of me. Do you like dogs?
Yes, I have one.
What type of dog do
A
you
pit
have?
bull.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so dope. How old is he or she?
She is 7. Yeah, Gigi.
She's grown.
Yes.
Okay. Gigi. That's dope.
I really love her.
We could have bought the dogs on a date too. That would have been cool. So I need to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
All right. I feel like everything is going pretty good. She's a great listener. She's really, really pretty. So that's a plus also. And she's funny, man. I wasn't expecting like the back and forth. That was pretty cool. Her personality is very, very beautiful. So I don't have any, nothing negative. Everything is like 10s right now. That, did you miss me?
Yes.
No, you're pretty cool.
Thank you.
What are your hobbies?
I enjoy to get outside as much as possible. I enjoy hiking. Recently went on a kayak trip with some friends.
That sounds like something I want to do.
Okay.
I've never done that before.
No?
That and I want to jump out of a plane.
I've done that.
Oh, free falling.
I don't know if I would do it again, but I'd watch you if you wanted to.
That would be dope. So what if like my skin tone was like all one color? Would that creep you out if I had on makeup to, I guess, kind of hide my vitiligo?
Your confidence has been really attractive during this talk, you know? So I think that if you were wearing it because you wanted to, then I wouldn't judge you for it. I try not to judge people in general. It's your body, you wanna wear makeup, you know, is it gonna get on a pillow?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Like, if it's something that you felt you had to hide for other people, I would maybe think, well, he's saying he's confident, but that wouldn't match up with how you
Yeah.
presented yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
But as far as like makeup itself being an issue, no, if that's what you wanted to do. Because like a little bit of eyeliner on someone playing music's hot, you know?
Okay, that's cool. That's
Okay.
cool. I mean, I don't.
Okay. So it's really nice to just meet somebody fresh, you know, from my area. Who's like-minded even, yeah. That's cool.
She gave me like a look over, and just from that, I could tell from her eyes that it was a go. She was cool with it, but I could tell she wasn't uncomfortable at all. I appreciated her because, you know, got your boy out here like, yeah, feeling like $1 million bucks.
Do y'all think you might want to hang out again in the future at some point?
I think
I'm
definitely.
up for it. I'm definitely up for it. I mean, she's, like I said, a great listener. Her conversation comes effortless, so I think that's a huge mark for me. Accept people for who they are. You never know how that person will help you or what that person can do for you. So I think as individuals or as human beings, we should always give our most authentic and best self when we step out in public. It's about helping everybody else and helping yourself.